In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a Twitter account. Even though it's pretty basic and self-explanatory, there are a few things that you should be aware of when organizing your account. This can apply even if you already have an existing account, so consider these tips and it can improve your entire Twitter experience. The first thing you're going to do if you don't have an account is go to twitter.com, which is the homepage of Twitter. You will be asked to either log in or register. If you don't have an account, then of course you're going to need to register, so let's go ahead and go through that registration process. The Twitter screen is going to ask you for your full name, first and last name, and the next box asks you for a username, and this is where you need to give some thought to how you're going to represent yourself on Twitter. You should remember that you can set up more than one account on Twitter, but you will need a different email address for each one. Now, this is where the thinking bit comes in. The first account you register should always be in your own name if you can get it. Naturally, common names like John Smith will already be taken. However, it is possible to get variations on your own name, such as John_Smith or John_Smith23 or some variation like that. There's no user spaces in the there's no spaces in the username, and you can only use an underscore in a username. Hyphens are not permitted in the field. It isn't absolutely critical that you register your own name, but I would advise you to do it if you can, particularly if your name is an unusual one. I'm sure the last thing you want is someone else impersonating you on Twitter or anywhere else for that matter. I also personally like to follow people who seem real, so if they're using their own name, that's a bonus to me. If you wish to register a business name, then you can do that, of course, but make sure you use your own name in the sign-up process so that you're identifiable and connected with the business name you register. So let's go ahead and choose a name. And a password. And next you're asked for your email address. Email addresses are linked to accounts, and you'll only be able to use your email address once. So again, for every account you register, you need a different email address. And then check whether you want people to be able to find you via that email address. And you can go ahead and read the terms of service. And down here, you can either check or uncheck this box. If you want Twitter to send you their newsletter updates, then go ahead and leave the box checked. And then go ahead and click Create My Account. The last thing to do is to fill in the CAPTCHA letters, and then we're going to click Finish. Okay, and then it's going to take you to a page that asks you if you want to start finding people to follow. The first page is going to let you look for those people based on topics, and so you can scroll down and look for the ones that relate to your industry. I choose usually just to do this later, so we're going to go ahead and skip the next step. And the next screen is going to ask you if you want to add any of your friends from the popular web-based email programs, and you can also do this later. And you can also search for people by name. So we're going to go ahead and click Next Step, You're Done. And it's going to ask you to go ahead and confirm your email address. So we're going to pause the video and I'm going to go do that right now. So once you've confirmed your email, it will take you back to this page. And the next thing we're going to do is fill out our settings. We'll go up here, click Settings.